Hey guys, it's Jessica.
And Robert with Exploring the Local Life.
And today we want to talk about our awning mishap.
What awning?
What awning? What awning? I don't see an awning.
Well, Jessica, start off. Tell us about that morning, that fateful morning.
So, and we had just started our day. The kids were actually still asleep. Robert was already off to work, and I'm laying there, you know, transitioning into the day, and all of a sudden I hear this huge sound like somebody had fallen over a large thing, and I'm like, what the heck? So I go running into the master area because that's where like the noise started from, and I'm like, okay, well, Robert's not here, he went to work, what's going on?
Exactly, but I was at work.
So I didn't think anything of it, everything looked fine. I carried on. Eventually I looked outside because I found out that it was going to be breezy, so I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta bring in the awning. You know, if it's windy, we can't have the awning out.
But it was already kaput.
So I always open the door to do it, to bring it in. I open the door and I'm like, there's like sun beating into my eyes, and I'm like, what? And then I look down and there it is.
There it is. So I get a text at work saying, Robert, the awning's come down, what'd I do?
And basically I did nothing. I videotaped it.
Well, that was the instruction, just be safe.
Yeah, because there was no way I was going to be able to do anything with it. I mean, that thing weighs who knows how much. We could ask this guy right here because he came home after a long day.
It's not that heavy, but it's very awkward because it's so long.
All right, so Robert, what was your initial plan when you saw it? And then what did you actually end up doing?
Well, the initial plan, since I get home in the afternoon, is to see if it can be safe, and if it can't be safe, to see if I can get it up. And that was the initial plan, was to see if I could leverage the awning up into its location. Can I leverage it up with the awning material out? As you can see, it's not possible to move that around because it just adds flapping, so I ended up rolling it up.
So what's with the stick?
Well, the stick is Daniel's fire safety stick, and as you can see, it's forked. So I was an assistant that was able to help me stand it up to see if I would have a chance of leveraging it up. But the hydraulic arms really work against you being able to do that. Big learning experience. I now know how to remove the hydraulic arms. But in all this process, they got broken. Yeah, so learning experience. But even so, even with the hydraulic arms removed, the mechanics of it are such that one person by themselves is probably not going to happen.
And as you can see, my size is rather
It's not going to happen with her either.
So what am I going to do?
Yeah. So the main goal became, okay, let's get it out of the way. We can't have kids running through. We can't have other people coming through, possibly tripping and hurting themselves on it. So that became the next thing. If I can't put it up, locomotive.
Time out.
So as we were saying, the main intent was to save things. So I ended up rolling it up. That way the fabric was able to go. And the thing is, with those awnings, the way they roll, you can roll them into themselves and back out of themselves. It's okay, I'm not gonna get you.
Well, it's like really close.
So yeah, I just rolled it up. So I rolled it up inside out, which is fine. It just rolled up on itself. Also, what we discovered was the awning being connected to your RV is part of the whole structural integrity of the awning. So even if I had been able to get the arms back up, it wouldn't have stayed tight. A bump, if we're driving down the road, it could have launched the entire hydraulic arms and awnings just to jack it out while we're going down the highway. So it was a matter of saving it that way.
Yeah, and to complicate things, we were moving like within days of this happening.
Yeah. So we weren't able to have the time to experiment. We had to just take it down.
Yep, or to call somebody and have a repair or anything like that. Well, yeah, outside of that.
Yeah, which money fixes everything. Yeah. So we will be getting it fixed.
At some point, yeah, because I'm really, even though it's not integral to the actual functioning of the RV, it's just, you know, I mean, that was like our porch. It like defined our little outdoor space. Like it was just, you know.
Yeah, if the awning isn't functioning, it's not the same.
So sad.
So we'll be working on that. So a couple days after I was able to remove the entire structure and put it sort of under the RV, we were going to be moving. So what I ended up doing was very easily disconnected the roller portion of the awning from the arms that are on the side of the RV. So once that was accomplished, it was just a simple matter of finding the screws and putting the arms back up onto the side of the RV. So you'll see the finished product. It's a quick shot of the zip tie job of folding the arms down together when I realized and discovered that I had broken the hydraulic arm. The hydraulic,
whatever, the little hydraulic piece.
Yes, the gas pressure.
The thing! You know what we're saying.
And then just screwed the 8 screws on each arm to attach it back to the RV. So it was a process of zip tying it as I closed the arms, going up and then tightening it all down, because you don't want to go down the road and again have your arms extend. Because I discovered also without the hydraulic arms, there's still tension in the mechanism that's going to want to push the arms out.
Yeah, that would be bad if we were going down the road. And of course, the day we moved was like this crazy thunderstorm.
Yeah,
with
fantastic line of weather, all the way from the Gulf going all the way up to the mid-Atlantic. It was fantastic. And we even actually got water inside the RV as we were going down the highway. Once we got to our destination, we opened it up and there was just a puddle.
Yeah, right along the slide, so we should probably check those seals and make sure that
well, the seals look good, but combination of the extremely heavy rain, I mean, there were tornado warnings that we were leaving behind us. But the wind and the speed that we were driving and the driving rain got into the RV.
It was crazy. Surprise.
So that's our story of our awning so far. We had it crash on us, was able to remove it, was able to put the arms back up. And where does the awning go when we are traveling? We are able to fit it in through the front door and stick it all the way into the kids' room, pull it back out, and lay it down in the middle of the travel trailer as we drive down the road. And it worked just fine.
It does.
Hey, everyone. Oh, look at that one sitting alone.
Have you given them names, Daniel?
I want to know. But I do know these little ducks. They're from yesterday.
Well, they're from when we were here last time. They were little. Now a month later, they're maturing.
I'm naming her mom. I think it's a mom. And the mom's name, I named it Baby Girl.
Baby girl?
Yeah.
There they go. We need to get some duck food for them.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, turn around so we can see your beautiful hair. Daniel, get out of the camera, please. There it is.
There it is.
So this is Robert and Jessica.
Yes, thank you so much for watching.
Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to check out our links below to our website and anything else. Subscribe.
All of our social media things and Patreon and Redbubble.
So
Get those.
So thank you for following along.
Yes, thank you. See you guys.